And good evening to you here at WMRS, Sunny 1077. It is our second week, third day of our candidate interviews. Today I have in here with me Circuit Judge candidate Rob Little. Hi, Rob.
Hi, Brandi.
We are ready to kick off this interview today. Tell us about yourself.
Well, first, thanks for having us. I'm originally from the Brooks and Chalmers area, Frontier graduate from 1996, went on to Purdue, graduated from Purdue in 2000. Then in 2003, I went on to the University of Dayton, Ohio School of Law, graduated there in 2006. I came back with a degree and a wife. So came back to the Brookson area, began practicing with my dad there in Brookson in 2006, started my private practice that included divorce law, general civil practice, juvenile practice, chins and TPRs, guardianships, personal injury, malpractice, and then criminal law as well. In 2016, I took a position was offered a position as Chief Deputy Public Defender in Tippecanoe County. That was a chance, an opportunity that I couldn't pass up, and took that on. I'm currently in that role right now where I supervise the conflict attorney division. I manage a full caseload, work with the budget, advocate for more staff with the county resources. I'm in charge of training, in-house training with our attorneys, and also to verify compliance with state standards.
Okay. Tell us what kind of cases that the judge of the circuit court presides over, because I'm even not sure of this. So you're going to educate me a little.
Well, circuit court statewide can take any of the cases, has jurisdiction over all the cases. Our circuit court currently handles a general civil docket that includes adoptions, guardianships, divorce, estates, juvenile law, chins, TPR, personal injury, malpractice, protective orders, mortgage foreclosures, those types of cases. It's a wide
bit of everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything except small claims and criminal.
Okay. What kind of experience and skills would you bring to the position of circuit court judge?
Well, I believe I bring a practical legal experience, including in-court experience, trial experience. I've had 20 jury trials in my career. I have experience in dealing with people in crisis, and whether that's a bad case, a difficult case, substance abuse, addiction, or mental health issues. I've dealt with an array of clients dealing with people in crisis, and I think those are all important. In my current role, we're working on improving addiction services to inmates at the Tippecanoe County Jail through the Senate bill that was passed last year. So we're working on getting those improved. There's a program that I'm looking to get started in Tippecanoe County, and if I win the race, I hope to bring that up to White County as well. I just don't believe right now, with the problem White County has, we're appropriately addressing those issues. Skills-wise, I think it all ties together with experience. My skills include legal writing. I've done appellate briefs. I've done substantive motions, arguing motions to suppress, discovery requests, advocacy for my clients at all levels of, appellate level, trial level, federal level. And again, going back to my experience with the substance abuse issues, those are the skills and I guess the experience that I bring to the court.
Well, what do you think the ideal judge would be?
An ideal judge, in my opinion, is respectful, compassionate, but firm. He has a wide array of legal experience, would be hardworking with high moral standards, working knowledge of the law and rules, and just be someone who will listen well to the people in front of him,
Mm-hmm.
learn what the actual issue is, see through some of the tricks that attorneys can, and preparation time that the attorneys can put into with their clients, because he's been there and done that.
Right.
So I think that's what the ideal judge would bring to the bench.
How would you prepare yourself to handle a case in unfamiliar areas of the law?
Well, I think I would probably do it the same way I do any other case. One, I would review the pleadings, see what the specific issues are raised by the parties are, any responsive pleadings filed by the other side, just to narrow it down. And then if I am inexperienced or not familiar with that area of law, I would go into research mode and research the applicable case law, the statutes or court rules that I need to kind of do what I'm doing now. It's not uncommon for me to come across an issue in my current practice where I don't know exactly what the answer is, or do I have grounds to file a motion on? Well, I do research, and I see no reason why that's not what I would do on the bench.
Right. As a prospective judge, what do you consider your greatest strengths and weaknesses?
I believe I'm a fair person. I think I'm certainly compassionate with my clients right now, and I think that would resonate on the bench. Again, my practical legal experience, having been there and done that. Naturally, I'm a calm person, not overly emotional or reactionary. I have a passion for helping individuals. Specifically, recently I've been helping those with mental health and the substance abuse addiction. Those are the traits, and that's what I would bring to the bench. And I think those are all important skills and traits for a judge.
Outside of running for political office, what other ways have you contributed to the community?
Since I started practicing in 2006 as a lawyer in Brookston, I've served as pauper counsel for indigent clients in White County. I served in that capacity in White County until 2016. To this day, I'm still serving as pauper counsel now in Tippecanoe County for the last 2 years. During my private practice, I also provided pro bono services on the civil side for clients that couldn't afford to hire an attorney for a civil issue. One of my most memorable cases came from a small claims action where I did a pro bono case for an individual trying to get his service dog back. He had mental health issues and needed the service dog, but needed my help to bring it back, and thankfully we were able to do that. In addition, I did serve on the White County Economic Development Board of Directors. I did that I think the last couple of years. I was in private practice, and then I've currently joined the Rotary Club, the Frontier Rotary Club. We just started that in the last year. So I'm a member of the Rotary Club, and that's a service organization and helping the community in that regard.
One of my favorite questions that I've asked everybody: why do you want to be the next judge? Like, real? Why? I mean, I think it's a good question. So.
I do too. I've wanted to be judge for a while. I didn't always want to be an attorney until I started working with my dad in 2000, and then saw how he was able to help clients and help people, whether it was a civil side, criminal side, whatever the case was. Seeing how he was able to have that positive impact on clients, that drew me into wanting to be a lawyer. And then once I became a lawyer, you kind of see the impact that a judge can have on the bench as well as off the bench. I think they can have a positive impact on our community in both regards through, well-reasoned, legally based decisions, as well as just knowing what the true issues are and knowing how to address those issues on any type of case. I've seen, since I've been going on 12 years, I've seen the impact that a judge can have when he serves as a leader in the community, in addition to being a leader on the bench. And that's something I've wanted to do and look forward to doing as judge of White County.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you'd like to add for the citizens of White County that are listening today?
Well, I do think it's important to keep in mind that while there are administrative responsibilities that come along with being a judge, certainly the position of circuit court judge is more than just an administrative position. In 2017, there were over 500 cases filed, new cases filed. That doesn't include juvenile delinquency cases. That does not include protective order cases. So the number is certainly well over 500 cases. And so while there are administrative responsibilities that come along with the position, you're a judge, and it's important. It's an important position because this bench position deals with our families, our kids, on a daily basis.
And that's one thing I told you when you sat down. I said, I think this race is one of the most important races out of all the races right now, is the judges race.
Yeah, and I'm certainly biased, but yeah, I agree.
It really, truly is.
The impact on the community can resonate for years, whether it's in a divorce case, a juvenile delinquency case, or a protective order case. I mean, any of those cases can have a lasting impact on the children, your neighbor, your family, your community, just on a daily basis.
Well, thank you, Rob, for taking some time to come in here and talk to us today. Tell us about the circuit courts and everything about yourself. So I really appreciate it.
I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
And remember, get out and vote on May the 8th. That's Rob Little running for Circuit Court. That's a tongue twister. Circuit Court Judge.